So, I would like to address this issue because it pertains to all Houstonians. The issue, of course, is John Whitmire. You see, he is a familiar story. As I begin to tell you about him, you're going to notice a lot of similarities between him and a certain other person in a position of power. He has made this city more dangerous, more expensive, more divided, and if we do not act now, then he is going to continue to damage Houston in a way that will take us a long time to fix. So let's start with the finances. Houston has a budget crisis, and instead of addressing it, Mayor Whitmire has made this budget crisis worse. Rather than investing in solutions, he is throwing our money away. His obsession with car-centric infrastructure at the expense of safety, sustainability, and common sense has left us with longer commutes, more traffic deaths, and ballooning costs. For example, Houston Avenue was a $100,000 project. Its intention was to make it safer and more fully completed. When Whitmire came, he ordered it ripped up. This single stretch of road, ripping it up, cost the city $1 million to revert to how it was before. That is $1 million to revert a $100,000 project.
Vote him out!
It's not just money either, it is lives. In 2024, Houston recorded its highest number of traffic deaths ever, 301 people. That is 301 of our fellow neighbors, children, workers, gone. And it's all because of the policies that Whitmire's implemented. His response was no response at all. Very literally, actually, because under his administration, Vision Zero, the city's road safety initiative, is no longer updated. These fatalities mean that your car insurance will go up as well because fatality rates are part of the calculations. So not only are his decisions deadly to Houstonians, he is making us pay for it with both our safety and our income.
Throw him out!
Mayor Whitmire is not governing for all of us. He is governing for the few and punishing the rest. Time and time again, he's dismissed, disrespected, and outright attacked community voices. He mocks protesters. He accuses peaceful demonstrators of being paid by Iran. He's trying to criminalize dissent, proposing bans on protesters near elected officials' homes, and it's because he doesn't want to hear us. He governs through contempt.
Vote him out!
Yep. He's friends with Dan Crenshaw and Abbott now.
Vote him out!
He's shown a petulant lack of collaboration with fellow city and county leaders, publicly undermining council members, attacking County Judge Lena Hidalgo, and ignoring the very people who elected to guide the city alongside him. But perhaps the most dangerous betrayal is what he's done to Houston's immigrant communities. In January, Whitmire assured us that HPD had no involvement with ICE, that our city's undocumented residents had nothing to fear, and that Houston would not become a pipeline to deportation. At the time, it seemed like a very rare Whitmire win. But then, in April, we learned that the entire time, HPD has been cooperating with ICE and handing over driver's license data without public notice, and without consent, and without care. That's not just a broken promise, it's a betrayal of trust, and in a city as diverse as Houston, it is an act of cruelty. These people are our neighbors. We need to protect Houstonians, and we need a mayor who will protect us as well, and not betray us and force us to live on edge. There are people who he does look out for, though. Whitmire has handed the reins of power to his friends, his donors, and his loyalists, at the expense of expertise, ethics, and public good. He appointed Elizabeth Brock, a corporate energy executive and a top donor, to chair Metro, where she turned down a nearly $1 billion in federal transit funding and then steered public dollars towards a rideshare pilot run by her own nonprofit.
Wow.
He stripped engineering requirements to install an attorney-turned-lifestyle coach, this is not a joke, as the new Public Works COO, and he appointed a city engineer who previously oversaw a water system now under federal lawsuit for failing to fluoridate public drinking water for 9 years.
Primary Whitmire! Recall.
So, like a few other people we know, he values loyalty over expertise. He puts his friends in power, and we all get left behind. And we do not deserve this. We deserve leaders who will respect our voice, who invest in communities, and who protect our most vulnerable. We deserve a government that doesn't just hear us, but answers to us. For these reasons and many more, this is why we're taking a change to force a recall of Whitmire. We cannot afford another day of cronyism, another week of betrayal, or another month of watching our communities get ignored and our future dismantled. The power still belongs to the people. We are the people of Houston. When our leaders fail us this egregiously, we have a right to remove them. We are Recall for Houston, a small grassroots group that is made up of fellow Houstonians who want to stop the harm done to this city. What we are doing is putting together a petition. This petition needs about 64K signatures in 30 days. If you can accomplish this, then we can force a recall of Mayor Whitmire and so that we can have a mayor who cares about us. Very strong ask, but as a participant of 5051, I believe in grassroots organizing, and I know all of you guys do too. I know that if we can band together, we can make this a reality. So we just need to speak to fellow Houstonians. We need to let them know the atrocities that Whitmire is committing, and we need to know that if they go to recallhouston.org, they can sign up. They can look at the information provided, and they can become a part of this movement. Whenever the petition is it starts, that's when the 30-day counter goes. That's when we need to go to action and work to make Houston better. So remember, recallhouston.org. Thank you, Houston.